What do women really want? It's the question men have asked for thousands of years. Poets tried to write about it. The truth is, female psychology is not random. It's not impossible to understand. It follows patterns, instincts, and unspoken truths that women often don't say out loud, but live by every single day. And here's the twist. When you combine these psychological insights with the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and Stoic philosophy, you discover a powerful framework for understanding women, relationships, and yourself. Welcome to Modern Marcus. Today we'll uncover the hidden psychology of women they never tell you, through the lens of Stoicism. This won't just change the way you see women. It will change the way you see yourself as a man. Opening story, the Emperor's Dilemma. Let me take you back almost 2,000 years. Rome is at its peak. The empire stretches across continents, and in the center of this vast empire sits Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king. Marcus wasn't just a warrior or emperor. He was a man deeply curious about human nature. He observed everything: how men sought power, how soldiers dealt with fear, and yes, even how women moved through life, shaped by emotions, desires, and instincts. He didn't write about women in a direct romantic way, but his meditations, the private journal he never meant to publish, reveal truths about human behavior that still explain female psychology today. So let's begin with the first truth. Secret 1. Women test strength, not words. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be." B1. This is where most men fail. They believe they can convince women with sweet words, fancy promises, or endless texting. But psychology proves otherwise. Women don't just listen to what you say. They test who you are. That's why she might challenge you, tease you, or question your decisions. At first glance, it might feel annoying, like she's against you. But the reality is, it's her way of checking if you're strong enough to lead, protect, and remain stable. Think of it like this. A woman's heart is wired for survival. For thousands of years, she needed a man who wouldn't collapse under pressure. Today, the danger may not be wild animals or invading armies, but the psychology remains the same. She wants to know, can you handle life? Stoic lesson: don't argue, don't prove, don't defend. Just be the man of discipline and character. Your calm strength is louder than any speech. Secret 2. Emotional security over material wealth. There's a myth that women only want money, but that's not the full truth. Yes, resources matter, but psychology reveals something deeper. Women crave emotional security even more. What does that mean? It means she feels safe when you are stable. Not just financially, but emotionally. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Secret 3. Attraction to purpose, not just looks. Yes, looks matter. No one can deny it. But here's the truth. Psychology shows that women are far more drawn to a man's purpose than just his appearance. Why? Because purpose signals direction, leadership, and vision. A man with no mission is like a ship with no sails. He drifts. And no woman wants to build her future on a man who drifts. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." Your looks might catch her eye, but your mission holds her attention. This is why men who are passionate about something, whether it's art, business, teaching, or even fitness, become magnetic. Not because of what they have, but because of who they are becoming. Stoic lesson: don't chase women. Chase your purpose, and women will naturally be drawn to the fire in your soul. Secret 4. Women mirror your energy. Here's a secret most men never realize. Women are emotional mirrors. If you're anxious, she becomes anxious. If you're confident, she feels secure. If you're lost, she becomes restless. Why? Because psychology shows that women are highly attuned to emotional energy. It's not what you say, it's what you radiate. Marcus Aurelius understood this when he said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Your inner world shapes not only your life, but hers. So if you want her calm, you must first be calm. If you want her inspired, you must first live inspired. Stoic lesson: control your state. She reflects you. If you are her anchor, she will never drift away. Secret 5. The dark fantasy she never admits. Every woman has a hidden fantasy. Not the kind you see in movies, but something deeper. She may never admit it because in today's world, people fear being judged. But psychology proves women are subconsciously attracted to men who combine strength with virtue. A woman doesn't want a dictator. She doesn't want a weakling either. She wants a man who can guide, protect, and stand firm, while still being kind, fair, and compassionate. Stoic lesson: lead with principle, not ego. She will follow your strength if she can trust your character. Secret 6. Women respect boundaries, not weakness. One of the biggest mistakes men make is saying yes to everything. Yes, I'll cancel my plans. Yes, I'll let you walk over me. Yes, I'll sacrifice my values just to keep you happy. At first she might smile, but deep inside she begins to lose respect. Because female psychology respects strength, and strength shows itself through boundaries. Marcus wrote, "Reject your sense of injury and the injury itself disappears." Boundaries aren't about controlling her, they're about controlling yourself. When you calmly say no, when you stand firm in your values, when you refuse to be manipulated, she feels your strength. Stoic lesson: don't fear losing her by setting boundaries. Fear losing yourself if you don't. Secret 7. Emotional depth attracts more than surface charm. Flashy men can get attention. Expensive cars, big words, loud confidence, sure, they catch the eye. But what keeps a woman's heart isn't the surface, it's depth. Marcus Aurelius didn't try to impress the world. His meditations weren't written for anyone else. They were raw, honest, and personal, and that's exactly why they still touch hearts today. Likewise, when you show emotional depth, not neediness, but authentic reflection, you unlock something powerful. Talk about your struggles, your lessons, your growth, not in a way that seeks pity, but in a way that shows self-awareness. Stoic lesson: don't hide your depth. Surface charm fades, but emotional truth creates lasting connection. Secret 8. Women value presence above promises. How many men say, "I'll change, just give me time. I'll make you happy someday. I promise things will get better." But women aren't moved by empty promises. They're moved by presence, by your ability to show up here and now. Marcus Aurelius said, "Confine yourself to the present." Don't tell her you'll be better tomorrow. Be better today. Look into her eyes. Put down your phone. Listen, really listen. In the end, she doesn't want the idea of a future man. She wants the reality of a present man. Stoic lesson: stop promising. Start being. Presence is more attractive than any future you paint with words. Secret 9. Female psychology craves stability and chaos. Life will test you. Jobs lost, bills unpaid, health struggles, failures. And in these storms, female psychology reveals its greatest truth. She doesn't need you to be perfect. She doesn't need you to fix everything instantly, but she needs you to remain steady. Marcus Aurelius faced wars, plagues, and betrayal. Yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind." He knew if the leader collapses, everyone collapses. In the same way, if you fall apart emotionally every time life hits, she loses trust. But if you stay calm, composed, and rational, she feels safe. Because in chaos, the Stoic man becomes her anchor. Stoic lesson: true masculinity is calm power, not loud weakness. Be her anchor, not her storm. So far, we've uncovered 9 hidden truths about female psychology, truths women rarely say out loud, but live by every single day. They test your strength, not your words. They crave emotional security more than money. They're drawn to your purpose more than your looks. They mirror your energy. They secretly desire leadership with virtue. They respect boundaries. They crave emotional depth. They value presence, not promises. And above all, they seek stability in chaos. But this is only the beginning. Because women's psychology runs even deeper, and when we add more Stoic wisdom, we unlock even greater truths. Stay with me, because in the next section, we'll go even further into the hidden side of attraction, desire, and love. Secret 10. Women are attracted to certainty, not confusion. A man who doubts himself, who hesitates at every step, who changes direction every week, quickly loses her respect. Female psychology thrives on certainty. She wants to feel you know who you are, where you're going, and why you're going there. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. When you let doubt rule you, you show instability. But when you stand rooted in clarity, she feels safe." Stoic lesson: decide, commit, lead. Woman's heart follows the man, who moves with certainty, not hesitation. Secret 11. Women crave emotional leadership. Most men think leadership is only financial or physical, but the truth is emotional leadership matters more. If she panics, she looks at you. If she cries, she seeks your strength. Marcus Aurelius led Rome through plagues, wars, and betrayal. He did it not just with armies, but with calmness. His calm became the calm of millions. Women want this same leadership. Not a man who shouts, not a man who runs away, but a man who can remain steady, even when she can't. Stoic lesson: be the emotional anchor. Don't let her storms sink you. Let your calm waters steady her. Call to action. If you found value in these Stoic lessons, subscribe to Modern Marcus, where we bring ancient wisdom into modern life. Remember, women may never tell you these secrets outright, but when you live them, you'll see the truth in her eyes. Until next time, stay disciplined, stay stoic, and keep walking the path of virtue.